Hi my dear listeners, welcome to the new episode of Peter's English Vocabulary reality show. In that I want to practice my English vocabulary with you. I discovered that this series is very popular and I'm really happy that you like this series. Because it's very important to practice your English vocabulary regularly in the regular way, and now we continue. I have to repeat that there are a lot of options how to practice your English vocabulary, but for me I'm using my favorite flashcard app that is called Duocards. There are a lot of other like Anki or there are a lot of flashcards or gold list or there are a lot of options how to practice your English vocabulary, but I have to tell you that you have to practice your English vocabulary in context, always in context, and you can create your own stories in English, your own podcast. You can create and you can practice your English vocabulary. The first option is that you can practice your English vocabulary. It's in sentences, or you can practice thanks to flashcard app applications. That is my option, and we can start right now. I'm going to open my duo cards, and we have to wait. Okay, go. We have to wait. Now we can start with. Now I'm going to repeat, I'm going to learn my newest English vocabulary right now. I active the sound, but you cannot hear it because I don't know if I can play it for you. But the sounds from the app is for me, and we can start. Individuálna hodina angličtiny. 1-to-1 English lesson. Excellent. You can continue. Vyčistenie stola, clear the table. I was right. Upratať, to tidy up. Yes, I was right. Chrumkavý, crunchy. Kosenie trávnika. The mow the lawn. Lawn. Pod nohami, underfoot. Baviť sa, to get rid of. Nedržím svoj plán, I don't stick to it. Zaťahnu zavesy, to draw the curtains. I was right. Nemusím čísiť každý kút, you don't need to clean every nook and cranny. You don't have to clean every nook and cranny. Cranny, yes, of course. Ukosenie trávnika, the mow the lawn. Yes, of course. Baviť sa, to get rid of. I was right. Pod nohami, underfoot. I was right. Chrumkavý, crunchy. I was right. Nedržím svoj plán, I don't stick to it. I was right. Urobiť neporiadok, make a mess. I was right. Vyčistil som si izbu od hora až nadol. I cleaned my room from top to bottom. I was right. Vykladanie myječky riadu. To unload the dishwasher. I was right. Sneh sa roztopil, the snow has melted. I was right. Nepríjemná škvrna, a nasty stain. I was right. Again, I'm good. People, I'm good. I know that I'm good. You can continue. Tento pracovný povrch potreboval trochu pľúvať a gleštiť. A this work OK, this work surface needs a bit of speed and polish. Môj byt je vždy čistý a uprataný. My apartment is always neat and tidy. Vyčistenie bielizne. To hang out washing. Všetko vyzerá veľmi elegantne. Everything look very spick and span. Press to all, to lay the table. Všetko pripraviť. To get everything ready. I was right. Zametať niečo. To sweep something. I was right. Všetko vyzerá veľmi elegantne. Everything looks very spotless. Spick and span. Vyviesenie bielizne. To hang out washing. I was right. Tento pracovný povrch potrebuje trochu pľúvať a vyleštiť. This work surface needs a bit spick and span. Spit and polish. Press to lay the table. I was right. Všetko je absolútne bezchybné. Everything is absolutely spotless. I was right again. Môj byt je vždy čistý, oprataný. My apartment is always clean and tidy. Neat and tidy. Neat, aha. Mám individuálnu hodinu angličtiny. I'm having one-to-one English lesson. I was right. Perfect. Naložiť umiačku riadu, the load, the dishwasher. Oh, I was right. Všetko vyzerá veľmi elegantne. Everything looks very spick and span. Spick and span, aha. Tento pracovný povrch potrebuje pľúvať a vyleštiť. This workspace needs a bit spick and polish. Speed and polish, aha. Kosenie travníka, the mow the lawn. The cut the grass, okay. This is the second option. Umianie riadu, to do washing. Washing up. Môj byt je vždy čistý, uprataný. My apartment is always neat and tidy. I was right. Všetko vyzerá veľmi elegantne. Everything looks spick and span. I wasn't right. Tento pracovný povrch potrebuje trochu pľúvať a vyleštiť. This workspace needs a bit speed and polish. I was right. Kosenie travníka, to cut the grass. I was right. Umianie riadu, to do washing up. I was right. Všetko vyzerá veľmi elegantne. Everything looks very spick and span. Yes, I was right. Excellent and good. What now? What now, people? Yes, I want to practice with you my older group of English vocabulary because it's very important. Vykonanie výskumu, to conduct a research. I was right. Zisk, profit. I was right. Odozdať. To hand in. I was right. Ubytovňa. Dormitory. I was right. Doplnok, supplement. I was right. Čierne uhlie, liečivo. Black charcoal. I was right. Pečená kačica, roast duck. I was right. Organizácia, organization. Organization. This is very important, people, to do a right pronunciation and organization. Ďalšie vzdelávanie. Further education. Nájomca, tenant. Voľná pre ďalšie štúdio. Gap year. Vypadnú zo školy. Drop out of school. Domov dôchodcov. Old people's home. Podporovať to support. I was right. Internátna škola, boarding school. I was right. Rok voľná pri ďalším štúdium, gap year. Gap year, of course. Domov dôchodcov, old people's home. I was right. Dvojdom, a semi-detached house. Semi-detached houses, of course. Na ráne správok budem veľmi unavený. After recording fairy tales I'll be very tired. I was right. Ďalšie vzdelávanie further education. I was right. Vypadnúť zo školy to drop out of school. I was right. Nájomca a tenant. I was right. Tripodlažná budova. A free story building. I was right. Mark Poppy. Oprava gramatiky to correct your grammar. Kompletne zariadenie. A rundown. No. Fully furnished, of course. Schatraná štvrť. To a rundown neighborhood. Zviazať ruky do podbec. This was from my region. Zviazať, ale zviazať, but this is Slovak language, not about English. Respect príbeh o nej to evolve the story about her, I think. I was right. Absolvovať kurz to take a class. I was right. Úprava gramatiky to correct your grammar. I was right. Kompletne zariadené, fully furnished. I was right. Viazané ruky do bond hands. I was right. Mark Poppy. I was right. Schatraná štvrť, rundown neighborhood. I was right. Prenajímateľka a landlady. Samostatne stojaci dom is detached house. I was right. Prenajímateľ a landlord. I was right. Značka diarrhea. Aha. Sirota an orphan. Nečistený žalúdok, upset stomach. I was right. Uvítací večerok, a housewarming party. I was right again. As always. I'm not always right. Sirotinec, an orphan age. Yes, of course. Strovanie, ubytovanie. House and lodging. Board and lodging. Zlepšenie domácnosti, do house improvement, home improvements. Vakové semienka popisic. I was right. Krátkodobý prenájom, short term let. Byť vyčerpaný, to be exhausted. I was right. Zlepšenie domácnosti, home improvements. Strovanie, bytovanie is in English board and lodging. Prenajať, to lend out. Nastavenie, to set up. I was right. Pirátsky gang a pirate gang. I was right. Presťahovanie domu, move house. Strovanie, ubytovanie, board and lodging. I was right. Lepšenie domácnosti, home improvements. I was right. Byť vyčerpaný, to be exhausted. I was right. Pre vás skore uzdravenie. I wish you a speed recovery. I was right. Prenajať, to let out. I was right. Nájomné, a rent. I was right. Krátkodobý prenájom, a short let. A short let term. Short term let. Presťahovanie domu. Home. I don't know. Move house, aha. Univerzitné ubytovanie, house of residence. I was right. Stupeň štúdia a degree. I was right. Inšpirovali ma slovenské ľudorozprávky. I was inspired by Slovak folklore fairy tales. Inspired. Yes, of course. Aby ste sa cítili ako doma, to feel yourself at home. To make yourself at home. Krátkodobý predajom a short term let. Yes, of course. Predstavenie domu, move house. Yes, of course. Vy ste sa cítili ako doma, to make yourself at home. Excellent. I finished the learning the older group of English vocabulary, and now what? We can continue with the older one. This is okay, people. We can do it. Zlatokopka, gold digger. Yes, of course. Veľa staroba. Ripe old age. Yes, of course. Dodať. To deliver. I was right. Byť na lepšej forme. To be in prime. Rozísť sa. To break up with. Mať pomer allow. No, why not? To have an affair, aha. Konná svadobná hostina. The wedding reception was held. Milostná aféra, a love affair. Platonický vzťah, a platonic relationship. I was right. Neopätovná láska. I don't know. Unrequited love. OK. Rozísť sa to break up with. I was right. Milostná aféra, a love affair. I was right. Počte pohlavie, opposite sex. Yes, of course. Mať pomer. To have an affair. I was right. To be in prime. Byť na lepšej forme. I was right again. Konala sa svadobná hostina. The wedding reception was held. I was right. Opätovná láska. Unrequited love. I was right. Byť verný. To be faithful. To be faithful to. I was right. Predniesť to make a speech. I was right. Láska na prvý pohľad. Love at the first sight. I love at the first sight. I was right. Nelaznivo zamilovaný. Madly in love. Primárny. Prime. Milostný život. Love life. 5-ročná dcera a 5-year-old daughter. Coledy carols. Som ospalý. I'm tired. Sleepy. OK. Vo veku at the age of. I was right. Milostný život. A love affair. Love life. Primárny. Prime. I was right. Coledy carols. I was right. Šťastný pár, a happy couple. I was right. Štenia Poppy. Papi. 5-ročná dcera, a 5-year-old daughter. I was right. Letná romantika, a summer romance. I was right. Bláznivo zamilovaný, to be madly in love. Yes, of course. Rozdeliť sa, to split up with. Nadviazať priateľstvo, to encounter a friendship. Dostal som 40 eur navyše, I got 40 euros extra. Chodia spolu 6 mesiacov. They've been going out together for 6 months now. Zbranie darčekov, to unwrapping of presents. Som ospalý, I think this is something different. Som ospalý, I'm sleepy. OK, milostný život. A love life, I think. Yes, I was right. A love life. Chodia spolu 6 mesiacov. They've been going out together for 6 months. For 6 months now. Yes, of course. Dostal som 40 eur navyše. I got 40 euros extra. I was right. Nadviazať priateľstvo, to encounter a friendship. I was right. Rozdeliť sa, to split up with. I was right. Rozbaľovanie darčekov, unwrapping the presents. Pick off presents. Vyzerá na svoj vek. She looks at her age. She looks her age. Nezbedné dieťa, a naughty child. I was right. Znížil napätie, he reduced the tension. The tension, he reduced the tension. Pripíja si to toast. I was right. Vyzerá na svoj vek. She looks her age. Silne sa navzájom priťahujú. They strongly attract to each other. Znížil napätie, he reduced the tension. Zbranie darčekov, unwrapping of presents. V nenateľskom veku, in their teens. Vydržej celé veky. It will last ages. I was right. Získať bonus, to get a bonus. Yes, of course. Silne sa navzájom priťahujú. They strongly attract to each other. They attract. Yes, of course. Zbranie darčekov, unwrapping of presents, I think. I was right. Yes, that's great. Vyzerá na svoj vek, she lose her age. Yes, of course. Nižil napätie, he reduced the tension. I was right. Pár, a couple. I was right. Kľud, calm. Súdobná hostina, a wedding reception. I was right. V tínedžerskom veku, in their teens. I was right. Ak sa chcete zapojiť, to get involved. Nedobrí priatelia, just good friends. Verný, faithful. Boli ku mne veľmi milí. They were very nice to me. Sodamná hostina, wedding fotografia. Manželia just married. Newlyweds, nežná, tender. Yes, of course, very faithful. I was right. Ak chcete sa zapojiť to get involved. I was right, perfect, to get involved. Podobná fotografia, a wedding, photograph. Yes, I was right. Len dobrí priatelia, just good friends. I was right. Boli ku mne veľmi milí, they were very nice to me. I was right, perfect. Novomanželia, newlyweds. Yes, of course, príbeh lásky, a love story. I was right. Mať svadbu, to have a wedding. I was right. What's a ripe fruit? Ripe fruit. I was right. Pohlavie je sex. A sex. Exactly different. A sex, of course. Po 50-ke in their 50s. I was right. Dostal som poukaz. I got a voucher. I was right again. Okay, people. I've finished the next. And wait a minute. Now people are going to learn the older English vocabulary group right now. Náhodná známosť. I don't know. A casual acquaintance, okay. Široký okruh priateľov, a wide circle of friends. Circle of friends, okay. Wide circle of friends. Vtedy sa medzi nimi zvrtli. The things were sour between them. Aha, things have turned sour between them, okay. Uhlie. I don't know. A cow, labuť, svan. I was right. 200 kg, 11 kilograms. I was right. Veverička, squirrel. I was right. Krysa, red. Rád, aha. No rád. Mať priateľské vzťahy. To stack up, no. Mať priateľské vzťahy. To be on a friendly terms. Náhodná známosť. Casual acquaintance. Nadržať priateľstvo. To stack up a friendship. Vety sa medzi nimi zvrtli. The things have turned sour between them. I was right. Široký okruh priateľov. Circle of friends. Ješko, hedgehog. Formálny vzťah. Formal terms. Speaking terms. Málo few. Pozeraj, no znamená casual acquaintance. OK. Široký okruh priateľov. Wide circle of friends. Circle of friends. I was right. Vedy sa medzi nimi zvrtli. The things have turned sour between them. I was right. Uhlie, a cow. I was right. Nadviazať priateľstvo, to encounter a friendship. Tag up a friendship. Mať priateľské vzťahy, to be in a friendly terms. Friendly terms. Vzťahy, relations. I was right. Formálny vzťah, speaking terms. I was right. Urobil som to zámerne, I did it on purpose. Havran, a raven. I was right. Silné vzťahy, strong bonds, aha, sharkan, a kite. OK. Nadväzanie priateľstiev, to make friendship. Nadväzanie priateľstvo, to make friendship. To start up a friendship. Mať priateľské vzťahy, I don't know. Aha, to by on friendly terms. Urobil som to zámerne, I did on purpose. I was right. Silné vzťahy, strong bonds. I was right. Nadväzanie priateľstiev, to be on a friendly terms. To make friends. Nadväzanie priateľstvo, to be on a friendly terms. To znamená friendship, aha. Priateľské vzťahy. I don't know. To be on a friendly terms, aha. Dodržanie priateľstiev, I don't know. To make friends. OK, no nadviazať priateľstvo, to stack up a friendship. I was right. Mať priateľské vzťahy, to be on a friendly terms. I was right. Nadviazanie priateľstiev, to stack up on friendship. To make friends, OK, to make friends. We can continue with the next pack of English vocabulary. Here it is. You can start right now. Mohli by ste ma odviesť? Oh, I don't know. Would you mind giving me a lift? No, no, I couldn't. Moja bližšia rodina. My closest family. Family. I was right. Všetko bolo nabrdnuté. Everything was icy or everything was frozen. I was right. Je to moje vlastné telo a krv. He is my own flesh and blood. Vychovať. To bring up. I was right. Máme to v rodine. It runs in the family. Nevidel som to. I couldn't see it. Založiť rodinu. To raise a family. I was right. Nastavujúca matka, expectant mother. I was right. Teraz vás vylasujem za muža a ženu. I come to... I don't know. Aha, I now pronounce man and wife. Vychovať, to bring up. I was right. Je to moje vlastné telo a krv. He my own flesh and blood. I was right. Založiť rodinu. To set up a family. To raise a family. Nevidel som to, I couldn't see it. I was right. Veľká rodina, large family. I was right. Máme to rodine, it runs in the family. I was right. Mohli by ste ma odviesť. Would you mind giving me a lift? I was right. Teraz vás vylasujem za muža a ženu. I now pronounce you man and wife. I was right. Potom som všetky sa protivným známym a predpredom príbuzným I told all my friends and relations. I was right. Moja najbližšia rodina, my immediate family. I was right. Vyrastal som na farme. I was brought up on a farm. Založiť si rodinu. To raise a family. Najbližší príbuzný, next of kin. Ďalený príbuzný, a distant relative. Žena s nadváhou, an overweight woman. Išiel som sa mamou a otcom. I went to see my mother and dad. Yes, my mom and dad. I was right. Príliš ochranársky rodičia, overprotective parents. I was right. Všetko bolo ľadvateľné, everything was icy or everything was frozen. Was icy, I was right. Založiť rodinu, to raise up a family. To raise a family. Najbližší príbuzný, distant relative. Next of kin. Žena s nadváhou. An overweight woman. I was right. Poradenstvo, an advice. I was right. Vzdialený príbuzný, a distant relative. I was right. Stále sa dvíhame, still we rise. I was right. Vyrastal som na farme, I brought up on a farm. I was brought up on a farm. Nemotorný, clumsy. Je veľmi ťažký rodinný príjmom. It's very hard to raise a family on a single income. Nastajúca matka, an expectant mother, jedináčik, an only child. Pribrala som na váhe. I have put on weight. Založiť rodinu. To raise a family. I was right. Najbližší príbuzný. Next of kin. I was right. Veľmi ťažký rodinný príjmom. It's very hard to raise a family on a single income. A single income. I was right. Jedináčik and only child. I was right. Pribrala som na váhe. I have put on a weight. On weight. An expected mother, this is the same, stvorca matka. Nemotorný, clumsy. I was right. Vyrastal som na farme. I was brought up on a farm. I was right again. Perfect. What now? What now? What is here? Oh, I can repeat it very quickly. I can do it. Why not? Ísť na výlet do mesta. I don't know. To go on a city break. Výzdoba, decoration. Decor. Mimo sezóny. To love of peak. To love season. Musia navštíviť veterinára. They need to see vet. Vet. Modné letovisko. Fashionable resort. Tabuľa oznámy. A notice board. I was right. Ubytovanie ubytovacích zariadení To stay in self-catering accommodation. Vedro lopatka. Bucket and spade. I was right. Beriem si 2 týždne voľna. I'm taking two weeks off. I was right. Máte pravdu. You are right. I was right. Musia navštíviť veterinára. They need to see a vet. I was right. Modné letovisko, fashionable resort. I was right. Tabuľa na oznámy, notice board. I was right. Decor is svetli. The decor is very light. Bright. Vedro lopatka, bucket and spade. I was right. Self-catering accommodation. I was right. Ísť na výlet do mesta. To go on a city break. I was right. Výzdoba a decor. I was right. Mimo sezóny to love of season. To love season. A teraz sa panikáriť. I started to panic. I was right. Dovolenka plná problémov. Fun packed holiday. No, a nightmare holiday of course. Dovolenka plná zábavy. A fun packed holiday. Rodinný hotel. A family run hotel. Zavesiť. To hang. Mimo sezóny to love season. Love season. Primorské letovisko. A seaside resort. I was right. 4-hviezdičkový hotel. A double star hotel. 4-star hotel. Nie som ako vy. I'm not like you. I was right. Decor je mi svetlý. Decor is very bright. I was right. Mimo sezóny to love season. I was right. A vesi to hang up. To hang. Dovolenka plná zábavy. A fun packed holiday. I was right. Rodinný hotel. Family run hotel. I was right. Procedure. I was right. Dovolenka plná problémov. Nightmare holiday. I was right. Vyzdvihnutie. To pick up. Byť na niekom závislý. To be dependent on someone. Užijeme si to. We enjoy ourselves. Chceme vykázať našu mačku. We wanted to neutralize our cat. A jasný, bright. 4-hviezdičkový hotel. A 4-star holiday. Hotel, of course. Hotel, yes, of course. Nanašanie operovacieho krému. I don't know. To put on a suntan cream. Chceli sme vykastrovať našu mačku. We wanted to neutralize our cat. Neutralize, OK, our cat. Byť na niekom závislý, to be dependent on someone. I was right. Vyzdvihnutie to pick up. I was right. Užívame si to, we enjoy ourselves. I was right. Jasný, bright. Yes, of course. Nanašanie operovacieho krému. To put on suntan cream. Suntan cream. I was right. Chceli by sme vykastrovať mačku. We wanted to neutralize our cat. OK, I was right. Veterinárny doktor. A vet. Doktor. I was right. Plne vybavená dovolenka. A full packed holiday. A package holiday. Luxusný hotel. A luxury hotel. Hneď. Straight away. A síte mimo sezóny. To go on in the love season. Ubytovanie si zariadením. Self-catering accommodation. Užijeme si to, we're enjoying ourselves. Byť uvoľnený. To be calm. Chilled, to be chilled. OK, to be chilled, OK. Idem si vyzdvihnúť, I'm going to collect it. I want to collect, yeah, this is the same, OK. Užívam si to, we're enjoying ourselves. I was right. Dvojložková izba and double room pack. A double room, of course. Double room. I was right. Ak chcete mimo sezóny, if you want to go in the low season, to go in the low season, I was right. Ubytovanie vlastne stravovaním as a self-catering accommodation. I was right. Klietka, cage. I was right. Luxusný hotel and luxury hotel. Luxury hotel. I was right. Zase 2 týždne voľna to take 2 weeks off. 2 weeks off. I was right. Hneď straight away. I was right. Plne vybavená dovolenka. Package holiday. A package holiday. Byť uvoľnený, to be chilled. I was right. Odlobil som by zub. I don't know. My tooth got chipped. Aha, chcem začať. I want to start. I want to start. Yes. Odlobil som by zub. My tooth got chipped. I was right. Now people, what now? Now I want to practice with you to travel vocabulary because it's very important and it's very hard for me. Now something more enjoyable. And I want to practice something more enjoyable, and we can start right now. What is it? 14? No. Or yes, this will be fun. This will be fun. This group will be fun. We can start. Lietame o 7 ráno a prilietame o 4 ráno miestneho času. I was like, this is more funny. We take off at 7 a.m. in the morning and we take in at 4 a.m. in the morning local time. Get in. I wasn't right. Na trajekte on the board, on the ferry. Objednať si taxík, to take a taxi. I was right. Jazda autobusom, go by bus. Na blbe trajektu aboard the ferry. Vydnutie patožiny, baggage reclaim. Ak sa chcete dostať do Cardiffu, to get to Cardiff, to change at Bristol. Krátky let, short flight. Odhadovaný čas príchodu. Estimate time of arrival. Time of arrival. I was right. Odchádzajúci let, outbound flight. I was right. Jazda autobusom. Go by bus. Yeah, I was right. Ak sa chcete dostať do Cardiffu, musíte prestúpiť pri stole. If you want to get to Cardiff, you have to change at Bristol. Aha, to get to Cardiff, you have to change at Bristol. I wasn't right. Krátky flight. Krátky let, a short flight. I was right. Von poznám ju už 2 roky. I've known her for 2 years. For 2 years. I was right. Vyzdvihnutie batožiny, baggage reclaim. I was right. Na palube trajektu, on the ferry. Aboard the ferry, na palube, aboard the ferry, OK. Letáme 4 ráno miestneho času. We take off at 7 a.m. in the morning and we get in at 4 a.m. local time. I was right. OK, na trajekte. On the ferry. I was right. Ak sa chcete dostať do Cardiffu, musíte prestúpiť pri stole. If you to get to Cardiff, you have to change at Bristol. I was right. Ak si miesto zarezervujete viac ako 7 dní vopred, môžete ušetriť. If you want... Aha. You can save the money if you book your seat more at 7 days in advance. Aha, you can save money if you book your seat more than 7 days in advance. OK. Celý deň nebola hlava. She's had a headache all day. Na palube trajektu aboard the ferry. Vydať si taxík. Get a taxi. Nastúpil som do vlaku Birminghame. I joined, got on, boarded. Vlak do Londýna príde o 10:35. The train gets into odletový salónik Departure Lounge, OK, was right. Zaplatiť cestovné to buy a ticket. Pay the fare, OK. Vlak do Londýna príde 10:35. The train gets into London at 10:35. That was right. Na palube trajektu on the board aboard the ferry. Chcel som ju mať za manželku. I wanted to have her as my wife. I was right. Celý deň bola hlava. She's had a headache all day. Yes, of course. Nízkonákladový príchod, a low cost arrival. I was right. Nastúpil som do vlaku Birminghame. I boarded, I joined, I got on the train at Birmingham. Yeah, I was right. Realizovať, to realize. I was right. Objednať si taxík. To get a taxi, I think. I was right. Perfect. Nastúpiť na loď. To embark. More bolo veľmi pokojné. The sea was very calm. Prídite cez migračný úrad. To go through immigration. Na palube trajektu. On aboard the ferry. Stav je condition. Ak si miesto rezervujete viac ako 7 dní vopred, môžete ušetriť. You can save your money if you book your seat more than 7 days in advance. Yes, I was right. Zaplatiť cestovné to pay the fare. Yes, I was right. Na palube trajektu aboard the ferry. I was right. Prejdite cez imigračný úrad, go through immigration. I was right. Stav. Condition. I was right. Nastúpiť na loď. To embark. I was right. More bolo veľmi pokojné. The sea was very calm. I was right. Príplatok za batožinu. Baggage allowance. I was right. Pray for. I was right. Cíti sa tam veľmi pokojne. She feels very calm there. I was right. Nízkonákladová letecká spoločnosť, a low cost airline. I was right. Lístky si môžete kúpiť na ktorejkoľvek stanici zahraničnej. Staničnej pokladni, alebo si ich môže a tak dále, OK. I know. Tickets can be purchased. OK, číslo letu, flight number. Pracovník pri manipulácii s batožinou, baggage handler. Cez bezpečnostnú kontrolu sme prešli za pol hodiny. It took. We can continue, people. Where are we? Trajekt odchádza z pristaviska o 6 ráno. The ferry leaves. Rough crossing. Prejsť cez bezpečnostnú kontrolu. To go through security. I was right. Nastúpiť do autobusu. Enter the bus. Take a bus. Enter something different. Bezpečnostnú kontrolu sme prešli za pol hodiny. It took us half an hour to go through security. I was right. Trajekt odchádza z pristaviska 6 hodine ráno. The ferry leaves the ferry terminal at 6 a.m. I hope it isn't a cross-roughing. Rough crossing. Lístky si môžete zakúpiť ktorejkoľvek staničnej pokladni, alebo si ich môžete rezervovať online. The tickets can be purchased in any station ticket or can be booked online. Fees or can be booked online. OK. Vlakom. By train. I was right. Pracovník pre manipuláciu s batožinou, baggage handler. I was right. Predal sa súkromné lietadlo. He chartered a private plane. I was right. Ďakový let. Long haul flight. I was right. Číslo letu flight number. I was right. Nastúpiť do taxíka. Get into a taxi. I was right. Letúška, a flight attendant. Letúška again. Prosím, dodržajte znaky zákazu fajčenia po celý čas. Please observe no smoking signs at all time. Please observe. Prosím. Estimate time of arrival. Nastúpiť do autobusu, take a bus. I was right. Ferry leaves the ferry terminal at 6 a.m. I hope it isn't a rough crossing. A rough crossing, yes of course. Letúška, flight attendant. I was right. Please observe no smoking signs at all times. Prosím, dodržujte značky, OK. Smoking sign at all times. I was right. Nastúpiť do taxíka to get a taxi. Get into a taxi. Letúška, flight attendant, this is the same. At the same time of arrival. Priláci taxík to hail a taxi. Yes, of course. Patrí to belong. OK. Please, postavte prosím sa, please remain seated and do not take your luggage from overhead lockers until the aircraft has come to a complete standstill. I was right. Zmluva prestala platiť. The contract was determined. I was right. Testovanie mimo špičky. To travel outside to rush hour. I was right. Kúpiť si lístok. Buy a ticket. Vlak prichádza do Londýna 10:35. The train arrives in London at 10:35. I was right. Po železnici by rail. Nastúpi do taxíka, get into a taxi. Prenajala si súkromné lietadlo. She chartered a private plane. I was right. Na palube trajektu, on board the ferry. Pozorovať, to observe. I was right. Nastúpi do taxíka, to take a taxi. Get into a taxi. Cestovanie mimo dopravné špičky, to get outside of the rush hour. Outside the rush hour, yes of course. Nastúpi do letadla, to board the plane. Board the plane. Vlak prichádza do Londýna 10:35, the train gets to London at 10:35. In London at 10:35. Kúpiť si lístok, buy a ticket. I was right. Transatlantický let, a transatlantic flight. I was right. Po železnici by rail. OK. Palubný personál. Cabin crew. Pizza to hit. Becla duty free. More bolo veľmi rozbúrené. The sea was very rough. Zvyčajne sa Aha, na konci cesty za ten taxík, OK. It's usual to pay a taxi fare to get into the taxi. Do taxíka, OK. Nasadol som na posledný vlak. Dobre, že som nezmeškal. I've got the last train back. It's a good thing that I didn't miss it. Yes, of course. Besla duty free. I was right. Ktoré bolo veľmi rozbúrené. The sea was very rough. I was right. Palubný personál, cabin crew. I was right. Beats are to hit. I was right. Čiže na konci cesty sa zvyčajne platí za taxík. It's a usual to pay a taxi fare at the end of the journey. I was right. Vlak prichádza do Londýna o 10:35. The train gets in London at 10:35. Arrives, OK. Krulica, kufor, case. Chytiť bus, kače bus. I was right. Jedli obed, they've eaten lunch. I was right. Momentálne zažívame turbulencie. We're currently in your seat with your seatbelt fastened, OK. Na Vianoce, for Christmas. Nastúpte do letadla, get on a plane. Cestovanie od špičky, to travel of peak. Vlak prichádza do Londýna 10:35, arrives in London. Nastúpiť do autobusu, to take a bus. Get a bus. Vlak do Londýna príde o 10:35. The train arrives in London at 10:35. This is the same. Gets to London or arrives in London. OK. Nastúpiť do letadla to take board the plane. Get on the plane. Vlak prichádza do Londýna 10:35. The train arrives in London at 10:35. 10:35. Truhlica, kufor, case. A case. I was right. Vianoce for Christmas. I was right. Cestovanie mimo špičky to travel out of peak. Momentálne žijeme turbulencie. We're experiencing some turbulence. Please remain seated and do not... Please remain seated at your seat with your seatbelt fastened. Seatbelt fastened. In your seats with your seatbelt fastened. Yes, of course, I was right. Prosím. Please remain seated. Of course, na noce at Christmas. I was right. Rýchlo vlaky z Edinburghu na tejto stanici nezastavujú. The fast train from Edinburgh station. Sú to letenky na spätočný let, nie na odlet. There are tickets for your return flight, not airbound. Letová paluba, flight deck. Nastúpiť do letadla, get on the plane. I was right. Obávaš sa, že let bol odložený kvôli technickým problémom. I'm afraid your flight. OK. Nastúpiť do autobusu. Get on the bus. Get the bus. Vlak do Londýna príde 10:35. The train gets into London at 10:35. To London. Nastúpiť do letadla. To get a plane. Get on a plane. Obávam sa, že váš let bol odložený kvôli technickým problémom. I hope... I don't know. I'm afraid, OK. Sú to letenky na spätočný let na odlet. There are tickets for your return flight, not your outbound. Not your outbound. Of course, it's a paluba the cabin deck. Fly deck. Rýchlovlaky Edinburghu na tejto stanici nezastavujú. The fast trains from Edinburgh don't stop at this station. I was right. Mám nastúpiť do autobusu. To get on the bus. Get the bus. Vlak tu Londýne príde o 10:35. The train gets to London at 10:35. I was right. Nastúpte do lietadla. Get on the plane. I was right. Sú na tomto letisku nejaké skrinky do zhľadu batožinu, mám 24-hodinové medzi pristátie. There are any luggage lockers at this airport. I've got a 24-hour there are any overhead lockers at this airport. I got a 24 hours crossover. I was right. Are there any luggage lockers in this airport? I've got a 24-hour stopover. Processor needs to go through customs. I was right. Stretíme sa na stanici, budem na stupišti 3. We'll meet at the station, I'll be on the platform 3. Yes, of course, I was right. Obyvateľ let bol odložený kvôli technickým problémom. I'm afraid that your flight has been delayed because of technical difficulties. I was right. Letová paluba, the flight deck. I was right. Nastúpil do autobusu. Get the bus. Yes, of course. Sú na toto letisku nejaké skrinky na odloženú batožinu. Are there any overhead lockers in this airport? I got a 24-hour crossover. Stopover. I was right. Now people, what now? I can edit it. I think yes. I'm very tired from this, but okay. Turbulent. Okay. This was 14, 15. I have to. Is important? I think not. This is the last group. There are 88 words and we can start right now and then we can end this episode. We can start, people. You are still here. I hope that you are still here. Volant, steering wheel. I was right. Opatrný vodič, a careful driver. I was right. Bezohľadný vodič, a reckless driver. I was right. Stratil som sa, I've lost myself. Zdá sa, že sme uprostred ničoho. We seem to be in the middle of nowhere. Mierna bolesť, slight pain. Vydať sa na cestu, to go on a journey. Vysoká teplota, high temperature. Switch to get exercise. To take exercise. Môžem vás odviesť. Can I give you a lift? I was right. Mierna pole, a slight pain. I was right. Vysoká teplota, a high temperature. I was right. Zdá sa, že sme uprostred ničoho. We seems to be in the middle of nowhere. We seem to be in the middle of nowhere. I was right. Stratil som sa. I've lost myself. I was right. Vydať sa na cestu, to go on a journey. I was right. Závažné ochorenie, a serious illness. I was right. Cvičiť, to take exercise. I was right. Úplné zotavenie, a full recovery. A full recovery. I was right. Teplomer. A thermometer. Thermometer. I was right. Drobné poranenia. Mild illness. Minor injuries. Jazdiť na bicykli, na koni, na ťave. To ride a bike, horse or camel. Okay. Testujem vlakom, to travel on a train, tram, boat, ok. Right, travel on ok. Takto som orientanciu, I lost my bearings. Dostať sa do formy to get in shape. I všetkými smermi to go in all directions. Došiel benzín na vedľajších cestách, run out of petrol on the back roads. To run out of petrol on the back roads. Run out of petrol on the back. I was right. Za posledné 2 týždne prešiel dlhú cestu. I don't know. He's traveled a long way in the last 2 weeks. Niečo nakresli, to draw something. I was right. Nakladať súbor file. Was right. Pýtať na testu to ask for directions. I was right. Right. To ride a bike, horse, camel. Jazdí na bicykli, koni, ťave. Horse, camel. I was right. Camel, ok. Dostať sa do formy, to get in shape. I was right. Ísť všetkými smermi to go in all directions. I was right. Řekl som retancu, I lost my bearings. I was right. Testovať, to travel on, train, tram, boat. Train, tram, boat. To travel on a train. Práce na teste pravdepodobne zdrža. The road work are likely to cause delays. Nízka teplota. Low temperature. Vážne ochorenie. Serious injuries. Choďte na jazdu. Go for a ride. Budete mať nehodu. You'll have an accident. Minor injuries. Yes, of course. Drobné poranenie, minor injuries. Za posledné 2 týždne prešiel dlhú cestu. He has traveled a long way in the last 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks. I was right. Choďte na cestu. Go for a ride. I was right. Nízka teplota. Low temperature. I was right. Budete mať nehodu. You'll have an accident. I was right. Vážne zranenia. Serious injuries. I was right. Práce na ceste pravdepodobne spôsobia the road works are likely to cause a serious delays at this work, especially in the rush hour. Especially in the rush hour. On this road. Oh, okay, I was right. Testovať vlakom, elektrickou loďou. To travel by train, tram, boat. Tram, boat. To travel on. To join tomu sú 2 hodiny cesty autom. It's a 2-hour drive to get to Joe's house. I was right. Do tých to get out of breath. I was right. Užívať tabletky to take pills. I was right. V tomto prípade je to správne dopredu a hore. Right and onwards and upwards. Ľahká choroba. Mild illness. Testujem vlakom to travel on a train, boat. Myslím si, že sme možno odbočili. No. Taking round turning. OK. Manželica vytvorila sa. There was a 6-mile motorovej. OK. Za posledné 2 týždne pri stroke vzdialenosti he has traveled along great distances in the last 2 weeks. I was right. Ak si nezapnete bezpečnostný pád, vracíte sa výstražná kontrolka. An alarm will come on when you if you don't fasten your seatbelt. Warning light. OK, je warning light. V prípade je to dobre. Right then, onwards and upwards. Onward and upward. I was right. Testujem vlakom, elektrickou loďou to travel on, train, tram, boat. I was right. Mohli by ste zahrať novú pieseň, hej. Could you mind playing a new song? I was right. Myslím, že sme zle odbočili. I think we might have taken a wrong turning. I was right. Myslím, že sme sa vydali nesprávnou cestou. I think we might have taken a wrong turning. Gone the wrong way. Na diaľnici sa vytvorila 6 km kolóna. There was a 6-mile tailback in the motorway. On the motorway. The motorway. Ľahká choroba, a illness. I was right. Boli sme tu a tam. We've been here and there. I was right. Byť veľmi dobrom zdravotnom stave. She's in great shape. To be in a very good health. Stále lieta sem a tam. She keeps flying to and fro. Je v skvelej kondícii. She's in great shape. Zlepšiť sa, get better. A stuck in traffic. Hustá premávka. Heavy traffic. I was right. Aha, skúsený. A seasoned business formal traveler. Commercial business traveler. Je v skvelej kondícii. She's in great shape. I was right. She keeps flying to and fro. Lieta tam a tam, OK. To be in a very good health. Byť veľmi dobrá v zdravotnom stave. Very good. Good health. Yes, of course. Lepšiť sa, to get better. Yes, of course. Stuck in traffic. Uviazol premávke. Yes, I was right. I think we might have gone a wrong way. The wrong way. Myslím si, že sme sa vydali nesprávnou cestou. I was right. There was a 6-mile tailback on the motorway. On the motorway. Skúsený obchodný testujúci, a seasoned commercial business traveler. Slabá premávka, a light traffic. Was right. Ide o vysoko infekčné ochorenie. This is the highly infectious disease. Rozbolela ma hlava. I'm good at splitting headache. Myslel pre orientáciu, sense of direction. Keď si sadne za volaný, to maniak. He's a maniac when he gets behind the wheel. Vysoká horúčka, high fever. Postupujte podľa môj pokynov, follows my directions. Follow my direction, yes of course. Som si istý, že si znáte späť. Že si cestu späť nájde sám. OK, I'm sure he'll find his own way back. He'll make his own way back. OK. Zmena prevodového stupňa, change gear. Zmysel pre orientáciu, the sense for direction. Sense of direction. Vysoká horúčka, a high temperature, fever. Som si istý, že si nájde svoju cestu. I'm sure he'll make his own way back. I'm sure he'll find his way. Keď si sadne zavolaný do maniak, he's a maniac when he gets behind the wheel. Rozbolela ma hlava. I got a splitting headache. I got a splitting headache. Som zvedavý, I'm curious. OK. It's a highly infectious disease. Ide vysoko infekčné ochorenie. Highly infectious disease. Som si istý, že si nájde svoju cestu. OK. I'm sure he'll find his own way. Pri príchode do mesta sme uviazli v zápche. We were stuck. Mierna horúčka, slight fever. Rád vás vidím vonku a v pohybe. Good to see you out and about. Dôveryhodné, trustworthy. Zmysel pri orientáciu, the sense of direction. Yes, of course. Vysoká horúčka, a high fever. I was right. On si istý, že si nájde svoju cestu. I'm sure he'll find his own way. Yes, of course. Dôveryhodný, trustworthy. Mierna horúčka, slight fever. I was right. Rád vás vidím okolo pohybe. Good to see you out and about. I was right. Do príchode do mesta sme šli v zápche. We might have stuck in the traffic coming into town. Stuck in traffic coming into town. We were stuck. Okay. Rozbolela hlava. She's had a splitting headache. Vyhajte si rukávi. We don't know. Please roll up your sleeve. Silná bolesť, a heavy pain. Severe pain. Nepríjemný incident. Nasty incident. Pricestoval už veľa krajín. He's traveled far and wide. Silná bolesť. Severe pain. Rozbolela ma hlava. I got a splitting headache. Vyhrňte si rukávy. Please roll up your sleeve. O chvíľu stavím na odpočívať, robíme si piknik. Let's pull into lay-by. Vyvážená strava, a balanced diet. I was right. Pes behoval dokola. The dog was running up and down. Round and round. Meranie krvného tlaku. Take the blood pressure. I was right. Rozbolela ma hlava. I've got a splitting headache. I was right. Vyhrňte si rukávy. Please roll up your sleeve. I was right. Silná bolesť. Severe pain. I was right. Pes poboval hore dole. Aha. The dog was running round and round. Up and down. Pravým smerom to go in the right direction. Yes, of course. Precestoval veľa krajín. He has traveled wide and down. Far and wide. O chvíľu stavím na odpočíval, robili si piknik. Let's pull in a lay-by in a minute and have a picnic. Let's pull a lay-by in a minute and have a picnic. Lay-by in a minute and have a picnic. I was right. Pýtať sa na cestu. Go for it. No. To set off on a journey. Vymenuje kolesa. Change a wheel. Opačnom smere. In the opposite direction. Ísť na prechádzku. Go for a drive. Shawl je scarf. Pes pobehoval dokola. The dog was running round and round. I was right. Aha. We seem to be in the back of beyond. Shall scarf. I was right. Vydať sa na cestu to set off on a journey. Ísť na prechádzku. To go for a ride. Right. Drive. Of course drive. Po opačnom smere in the opposite direction. I was right. Vymená kolesa. Change a wheel. Pes pobehoval hore dole. The dog was running up and down. I was right. Precestoval už veľa krajín. He has traveled up and wide. Far and wide. Nebudem mať examinovanú pieseň. Do you mind if I play a new song? OK, zadne sedadlo back seat. There are a lot vocabulary here. Ajajaj. Cestovať pomaly po suši, po železnici, pešo po suši. To travel by sea. He's traveled far and wide. Vyberte sa na výlet, lodidný výlet, platbu loďou. Go on. Dať si voľno, to take some time off. Spoločík pre svojich ľudí, a companion for lonely people. Počas jazdy nerozptýľujte pozornosť vodiča. Do not distract the driver when the vehicle is in motion. Well, the vehicle, ako je zúrať, vráťte si tabletku, vráťte si teplotu. To take your temperature. Now, a companion for lonely people. Spoločník pre smelých ľudí. He has traveled far and wide. I was right. to take some time off, that's Ivoino. I was right. Dajte mi pokyny. Give me directions. Aha. Vyberte sa na výlet, celodenný výlet palovou loďou. Go for no. Go on an excursion and day trip, a cruise. Go on. Aha, to travel by sea, by rail, on foot, and by foot, by land, okay. Vyberte sa na to go on a journey, day trip, cruise. A cruise, okay. A cruise. That's it, people. That's it. Thank you for listening. Please, please learn. Please continue with learning English, because it's all about you. You have to trust yourself that you can learn English, because if you don't trust yourself, you cannot learn English. Everything is about your psychology. Do not listen to somebody who can tell you that you have to travel somewhere. No. It's all about your psychology, about your head. When you will believe that you can learn English, you really will learn English, and when you will learn English in the fun way, this means that you will watch movies and series in English without English subtitles. You will listen to your favorite English podcast or audiobooks. When you will practice your English vocabulary, and when you create your own podcast that will be about your hobby, about your hobbies, you will be successful. It's all about you. Trust me. I've been learning English since August 2022, and learning English, it's still my hobby. And with this message, I want to end this episode, and I want to tell you bye bye.